The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen, as we'll see a team from the American, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hilltoppers offense will get the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Back to pass, it's Rivers. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner route. Take advantage. Hit it right now.
Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Hilltoppers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on the 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toppers.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Western Kentucky, 7, Navy, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Navy's offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game, because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 4 on the play.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Fires complete on the crosser. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. A run for the quarterback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Western Kentucky, 7, Navy, 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
That's an awesome-looking carry. You know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties.
There he goes. Touchdown, midshipman. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it out. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. He is headed to the the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now they'll run it on the toss. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
The toss play to the right, I love it. How about the receiver getting downfield and doing some work, helping his running back out on that big game?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP.
Punch it out of the air.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Trying to get the corner.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Gets it out quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Catch in the middle, accepts. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to run it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll try to power their way ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Going for 6. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Navy, 13.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Handoff to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and nice job getting him to the ground.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's face, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Freeman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Got it inside the tag. Touchdown, Navy! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
After the touchdown, if they can get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. On the option. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's gonna get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Down to seam. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, WKU! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Western Kentucky, 28. Navy, 19.
Coming out with it, it's Leonard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. No.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toppers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Navy, 19.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter. They've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Now, a fourth down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Right back to the well. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game?
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to throw, it's Woodson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got a man. It's Freeman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Navy quick to the line. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Already at chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Defense looks as if it's coming. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over UTEP. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run the option. Finds a little space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
The option look. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being done.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see, man, late in the games, just like right here, he makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Western Kentucky! And the stomping has commenced. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
22 water.
To the air. It's Rivers. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. The throw. It's complete on the right side. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.